Hello, it's a short and quick review of cheapest, I suppose it was the cheapest, reversing camera bought on eBay. It cost something like a 22 quid or something similar. It was really the cheapest. I bought it just to check if my reversing camera in a van works. But 22 quids, let's check it if works at all. I opened this box earlier just to check what's going inside and take a look. We get like a small leaflet with a specification. This is one thing, and we get the even smaller leaflet. Take a look how big it is with installation manual. The lettering is so small, so to read it you need like a magnifying glass. Okay, anyway, let's check if it works at all and how it works. Of course, I tried to read this leaflet a bit earlier, to tell the truth, and I not recognized sorry, I not understand anything from it. Oh, I understand basics, because basics are only the same, but according to the manual it should be attached near the red plate. Come on. Okay, maybe in a car you can attach to the red plate, but why you need like a reversing camera in a car with like a rear window? But because this place near the red plate for sure will be dirty after like a few minutes of ride in a average weather. Anyway, what we have in a box, we have this monitor, yeah, some wiring, piece of double-sided rubber to attach this to the dashboard. Okay, where we have strippers. This wiring is really cheap and really small. It means like maybe don't have to be. This is like a very budget equipment, like you see. Okay, and the second one. Okay. Camera, wiring here, wiring there. Okay, and power supply here. I set for 12 volt with something like usual in a van we have. This is power for monitor and this is power for camera. Let's say to simplify, we ground connect together and we keep the okay, and bank. Oh, works. works immediately in the camera operating this LED, lighting LED, so it works. At least, you know, if you wanna use this camera as a reverse mirror, you don't need this LED all the time. So I don't think so we can disengage it simply, because it's only 2 wires, so it's like a minus. Of course it's a plus if you only use for reversing. What we can tell about this monitor, of course it's a bit shaky, but let's say it have to be can be like a folded, but what I can notice, this is something, the angle of view is this TFT screen is not impressive. It means you have to set in perfect position for a driver, because especially when you start moving in this angle, maybe it's not so bad, but anyway, it's not impressive of what you expect for 22 quid. Yep, works. So we know works. It takes it takes 0.2 amp, so it's a times, so it's according to the manual is a proper, because according to the manual it should takes less than 3 watts, and it's taking less than 3 watts. It's a 2 point something watts. Contrast to tell the truth is bit better than I expect. You feel, so this is like a small screen, small display, so it's not like the best or even the average. It's quite small. It's a flickering. How you see? I do not see, because through 2 cameras is not. But to tell the truth, it's cheap, and you feel this is everything is cheap in this set, but it's even better than I expect. Of course, I don't like this work all time working LED on the back, because what I wanna use 2 cameras, one for reversing and one for use as a rear mirror. So it's not work. Maybe if you, but how to disassembling it? This is how to disassembling this stuff when it's glued. No, of course you can, but I don't know. I have one camera on a van, bit better, so we take a look later on. I will take a look how it works, but for me it's not good. You have reversing light, so I don't need, why I need this LED. When you drive forward, like a white LED or white light on the back of your car is not exactly legal, so it's not good. Okay, so it's short, and in short summary is cost 22 quid, works. It should be powered from the rear light power supply, like a circuit, and it's consumed according to the manual less than 3 watts, and it takes less than 3 watts. Looks cheap, you feel cheap, but it works. And to tell the truth, the image on the screen is better than I expect from it. Right now I try to take a look from like a bigger distance, let's say from 1 meter, and this angle of view can be special in this. It's not impressive like that. Horizontal is okay, but when you start moving in a okay. Short summary of this short review. Cost 22 or 22 quid, and works. Looks cheap, you feel this is cheap, but the image on the screen is better than I expect. The camera looks like a sealed, so it's hard to disassembling, and have this LED lights works all the time, so I don't like it. But for somebody can be okay. So if you wanna buy it, you know what you can get. And you know, this like manual is incredible. Just like you need a magnifying glass to read anything.